PTE describe image was always a nightmare and still a nightmare. After the recent update in November, it has become double nightmare because I'm not able to understand the new strict rules, the new strategies or the new template that I actually need to put in to get a good score. If you're bombarded with such questions, then trust me, today's video is the one. Gives you complete insights on the new strict rules of the PTE describe image, gives you insights on the new strategies that you need to employ, and is there a need of a new template. Want to make most out of this video? Make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE ACADEMIC. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another super awesome power-packed video on PTE, describe image, new strict rules, new strategies, and is there a need of a new template? Well, before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. You can check the information in the description of this video. We left a WhatsApp link. You can click on the link, send us a message. We will do the needful. Also to tell you, recently we released our 3 official ebooks. First was PTE speaking cheat code, second is reading cheat code, third is match winning approach to PTE. If you don't want to miss out on the contents present in these ebooks, links are in the description. You can check them out as well. Alright, without any further delay, let's straight away get right into the video. Let me directly come to the main things that I want to discuss in this video. Of course, the recent updates are templates are banned. Most of you would know this, meaning you cannot use generic templated responses. Something that do not include any keywords or sentences from the image. Just the template will cover up everything. You cannot use it, you cannot use it, you cannot use it. People who have used it have started getting very low scores. That's the new update. Second thing is keyword kind of templates are also banned, meaning keyword template is template that just gives you one blank to fill, one blank to fill, one blank to fill, dash, comma, dash, comma, dash. It is very easy to speak that. Remember, whatever that is so easy, whatever that comes so easy will not last long. Even that is very much true in your PTE exam as well. This is very much applicable for both PTE academic and core. If you're going with some template, make sure the template gives you only the structure. You got to make new sentences. You got to be courageous. Even if you assume that your English is not good, if I speak something on my own, I may end up making a lot of mistakes. First of all, I cannot speak only. Even if you belong to that category, it's time. You got to transform, you got to work on it, work on your English, work on your speaking skill, and add some 3-4 sentences into the template. Such a template only will give you scores. You cannot just rely on some templated or the keyword templates, which definitely will get you very low scores. One describe image may give you 4 to 5 marks. There could be 5 describe images. Approximately, you can. It's not like one describe image is this into that number. It doesn't work that way. Approximately, I may end up getting 15 to 18 marks and not more than that from describe image. So use keyword kind of templates where you put one word, comma, word. Probably half of it you may get or even less than that. Remember this. So this is the template that I have given. The image provided is a bar graph that gives information about students who study mathematics in this university. While x-axis talks about the number of students who have enrolled, the y-axis talks about the amount of money the university is making. Just read whatever you see in the x-axis, just read whatever you see on the y-axis. This is present only for bar graph and line graph. For the other images like pie chart, map, you have to omit this particular line. Next is 3 sentences. It is evident that. Conversely, another interesting point is fill 3 sentences on your own. Overall, this image illustrates. This is the template that I have given. Is this working? Yes. Is there a need of a new one? Towards the end, I will unveil that as well. But yes, for now, the rest of the videos to explain you the strict rules, I will be using this template and showing you the mistakes or the corrections or the new strategies. Let's start. Now let's quickly understand some new strict rules, and for each of the rules that I'm gonna unveil in just a while, I'll also help you understand what is the strategy so that you can get good marks even if this rule is in place. The very first rule is every fumble costs you 1 mark, man. This is a universal truth. Even in describe image, this is so true. I've seen people telling us that I did lot of fumbles, still I got good scores. All those are not going to be valid anymore. Every fumble, let's say you spoke precise content you spoke perfectly, that AI will definitely clap for that. Even if that is a scenario, you fumble, marks will go down. Every fumble will make you lose 1 mark. Remember, you fumble more than 7 to 8 times. There's no point in saying, I did describe image so perfectly. You're gonna get 0. Please understand what I'm telling you. There's a reason why am I standing here and talking to you these things, because people misunderstand lot many things. They never accept. They always believe I have to get 90, I have to get 90, I have to get 90. No, you make mistakes, you don't get 90. They always believe it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. Template is not working, that is not working. No, let's get inside. The problem is with you. The problem is not with the template. You fumble and you don't even recognize it, how the marks will come. Let me show you what does fumble mean here, the most important thing. So let's look at this particular image. It's a water purification process. We don't know what is first step, what is last step, so we're going to start speaking. I'm going to show you how a typical person ends up thinking he has to get 5 out of 5 in spite of making a lot of mistakes with respect to fluency. Let's start. The image provided is a process that gives information about water purification process. Firstly, it is evident that the first step is to filter. Once you filter, you need to boil it. After you boil, you have to cool it down, and the third step is the cooling, which is also represented in green color. From cooling, the last step is storing, where you can store the water and you can drink the water. Overall, this image illustrates the beautiful process of water purification process, which has 4 steps. And the person even takes his hand and say, wow, shabash, very good, I spoke really good. This is going to be 0. Please understand what software wants. This is the very strictest rule of the software in place since ages. You cannot fumble, man. Do you speak this way with your friend? If every time you speak something like this way with your friend, do you think the friend will talk to you? He probably starts avoiding you. If I start making videos, something like, will you watch it? No. You have other options. Same way software, right? So for those who have this fumbling problem, how to fix this? They don't want to work. They want to switch to a new template. It is not going to help you. What gives you the marks here is sticking to the same template, but implementing it the way the tutor has asked you implement. Now people say, I know, Nakul, you can speak precisely because you have some script there, that there, or you have experience. I cannot speak. What should I do? Alright, the first thing is I don't have a script here. Alright, second thing is, why am I able to speak continuously without fumble something like this? The image provided is a process that gives information about water purification process. The first step in the water purification process seems like filtering. After filtering, the second step, you will boil it so that you will kill all the germs. From boiling, you will go to cooling it down so that all the germs which have been dead will actually get stored and actually be killed. The last step is storing, which is for our purpose, where humans or animals can drink the water for the later use. Point what I am telling you is I have clarity on what I am speaking. Bring that clarity. Work on that clarity. How to get clarity? You should know what the image talks about. You should get a clear-cut idea of what you're going to talk about first thing. Second thing is, don't focus too much on the content. Filter will come, or boil will come, cool will come, store will come. Which one is the first step? I don't know it. Okay, anything is the first step. What will happen in cool? Cool step, what they're not given. Assume and start. Have a clarity. Basically, you should know, this is what I'm going to talk, this is what I'm going to talk, this is what I'm going to talk about filtering, this is what I'm going to talk about boiling. And when you're speaking, don't underestimate too much. Don't have to think too much on if you're giving precise content or not. See, pay more attention. All this you need to practice. Simply practicing for describe image in some pip.com is not going to help you. You need to self-introspect. Why am I fumbling? Because I'm not at all clear as to what I should speak. Get the clarity. Second thing, because I may give a wrong content, don't worry about the content. You are looking into the image and speaking. Even if content goes wrong, it's okay. That's one of the reasons why you fumble. Now let's quickly move on to the second strict rule. The second strict rule is this: every hesitation. Fumble is you actually speak and you stop and continue. Hesitation is you're continuing, but little bit hesitations. My name is Nakul and I'm from, this is hesitation. You don't want to continue speaking because you're thinking about something else. Hesitation would something look like this. If this is the picture, steps to financial freedom, let me show you how people hesitate and still end up thinking they should get full scores. The given image is a picture that gives information about steps to financial freedom. The first step in the steps to financial freedom is in increasing income. So the person is not very confident of making the speech flow like a water that flows in the river. Hope you're getting it. He's hesitating so much. The idea is he's not confident enough that he's gonna speak perfectly. Get that confidence, the problem solved. You simply practice for 10 hours, problem is not solved. Mentally you are satisfied, thinking you have solved the problem. It is still in the thinking phase. The actual thing is you need to fix the problem. So work on this. Be courageous, no matter what. Even if I go wrong, it's okay. Hey, whatever, someone judge me, I don't care. If this kind of an attitude comes because you know you're speaking something correct, but something else is making you stutter, stammer, fumble, hesitate, the problem is very on you. So come out of it. Let's not have that dominating ego. No matter whoever, whatever, someone judges me, I don't care, I'm gonna speak. To the point, even if it is wrong to an extent, I don't care. I will speak confidently, I'll speak confidently, I'll speak confidently. This is very much important. Trust me on this. See, I can finish this video in 5 minutes giving you tips and tricks. Do like this, but how to do like this? That is the subtlety involved. That's the solution, isn't it? Hope you're getting it. So how do we speak? The image provided as a process that gives information about steps to financial freedom. The very first step in the steps to financial freedom is budgeting and saving. And when you budget and save, you will have a lot of money, which acts as a safety measure so that you can think twice. The next step is increasing the income streams. Probably you need to work in parallel income streams so that you can get more money. You don't have to worry about anything. The third step is investing wisely. Once you start earning money, you start investing them, probably in stock market or anywhere where you get quick returns. This way you start speaking. See, whenever I'm speaking, I don't think too much about what you think. Because for me, what matters is the software should give me marks. So how software thinks, I know. Hope you are getting it. Software will not say, hey, this guy is speaking something wrong. No, the software thinks this guy is speaking to the topic. As long as I look into the image and speak, I'm going to get the marks. You've got to be courageous and stop hesitating. That's one of the reasons why you end up getting so low scores towards your speaking. Remember this. The next strict rule is if you don't speak for more than 20 seconds, no scores. This is clearly mentioned in Pearson's website, and it is very much true. We have seen instances where people have spoken for 10-12 seconds and then they have cribbed over getting very low scores in their speaking. Remember, you got to speak at least 20 plus seconds. Use my template, 100% you will end up speaking at least for 25 to 30 seconds, 2000% sure. But yes, if you're speaking less than 20 seconds, make sure you increase the time so that you will not fall under this risky category of getting low scores. The next strict rule, what if I don't understand the topic and end up speaking fully off topic? Then again, marks will be completely zero. Little bit off topic, it's fine. Let's say you have to go in this road. You slightly, there's one more road slight next to it, you took and joined, it's okay. And go in this road, you took a right turn or you took reverse, then no marks. Remember this. For instance, if this is the picture, customer experience journey. Now, it's not very clear as to what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably it's talking about customer who has experienced the journey and have rated. If they rate 1, probably it means they're aware of the project. Probably if they rate 1, they're aware of the product or aware of what happened. If they rate 2, that means they feel that the people in the company are very engaging. If they rate 3, probably it means conversation happened. They're quite happy. If they rate 4, then probably they're very much satisfied with the employees and the environment or whatever the product delivered. The 5th, if they say 5, that means probably it says that this company or the employees will remain loyal. I'm very much happy. This is what I figured out probably in 5-6 seconds that we get. Now the point is whether you figured it out that it is this way or something else, it doesn't going to give you low scores. What gives you low scores? When you speak, if you speak without using these words, awareness, engagement, conversion, satisfaction, loyalty, or whatever the words that actually have to come in for this particular topic, customer experience journey, customer base means you have the client base, you are the product, you are the owner. If these kind of words that you end up using, even with a slightly different context, it's totally fine, man. But what if you start using something else, where you take an example of IT company and told manager is aware of it, but the worker who is working as a software engineer will not be engaging, then the marks will go down because software says this is a generic thing. It's not about manager, software, or the senior software engineer. What it wants is, in a natural environment, what a student ends up speaking for this that you give, even with little bit of minor mistakes, absolutely fine. So hope you're getting it. My take is, look at the image, that's the strategy. Understand for probably 3-4 seconds what the image is talking about. Few of the images are very easy. Something like this probably is little tricky for you, so spend some time. It's worth spending a little bit extra time on what the image is giving you out, and then oh, this is what it is, and then start speaking. If you don't analyze this way and directly start speaking, probably you may end up getting low scores or something like this. The image talks about customer experience journey. 1 means awareness, 2 means engagement, 3 means conversion, 4 means satisfaction, 5 means loyalty, and click next. You don't get scores. Remember, you got to bring the connection. This is what keyword template looks like. Just point, done and dusted. Finished eating, washed your hands, and went home and slept. No, whatever the keywords that you're about to bring out, make the connection, bring the connection between them. So that you're gonna get the scores. Hope you're getting it. The next strict rule is, if you speak with lot of pauses, again, no marks. What does lot of pause mean? Let me show you with this picture, lion picture. The image represents a picture that gives information about animals in the forest. Firstly, it is evident that lion is the king of the jungle, king of the forest. Next, we have the rhinoceros on the right hand side. We also have elephant turning towards the other side. Also, this picture represents sunset with a beautiful view where there are a lot of birds chirping, and we have the giraffe almost half cut because their neck is too long. In this way, your speak fluency is going to be 0. These people don't understand. People are so focused. They are almost assuming that they are the giraffe, they are the elephant, and trying to address things. As a result, they completely ignore that it's the fluency that wins the race over the content. Hope you're getting it. If I were to speak for this image, how do I do it? The image provided is a picture that gives information about animals in the forest. Firstly, it is clear that the lion is the face of it, which also means lion is the king of the forest. On the two sides, we have cheetah. One is sitting down and the other one is looking far away. Also, we have the images of zebra and rhinoceros looking on either direction, and also elephant and giraffe are sitting or standing at the back. This image also gives information about sunset, which is a beautiful view covered with birds and plants and trees in the forest. Overall, this image represents a beautiful image of a forest with a lot of animals. The point is, I did not think too much about zebra. Zebra has this black and white stripes. Zebra is happy, zebra is not happy. No. All I'm making sure is the fluency. Don't worry too much pinpointing about the content, because it's not going to give you scores. If at all you're making these kind of mistakes, it's time you stop it. When you practice, I only have one thing. Is someone correcting you? Your AI will give marks, or art guaranteed it's the correct marks. You need the approach. Without approach, if you're simply practicing, it's going vain. It's going in vain. Hope you are getting it. So now I've given you the approach. Assimilate, absorb this approach, and try to put in the right effort so you make most out of it and get a good scores. The next strict rule is, yes, the content is 30% preference. Fluency is 70% preference. But if content is not even satisfying the 30% also, then no marks. At least some 30%, 20-30% you need to give the content. If you're giving some 10-20% or 5-10% and just speaking fluently, is not going to give you scores. Something like this comes. It's about Russia's most popular tourist destinations, where annual visitors in million is given. You just look into it and you get to know Sakha Republic has 10 annual visitors in million. Now you start speaking. The image provided is a map that gives information about Russia's most popular tourist destinations represented in annual visitors in million. Also has 4 categories. The first category is Sakha Republic. Sakha Republic is provided in purple color, which represents 10 annual visitors in million. Also, this image is a beautiful image which has a lot of things about Russia, popular destinations and tourist destinations. Also in annual visitors in million, which indicates that a lot of people do come here, blah, 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 blah. You represented one particular thing and then took the charge. You just spoke something on your own. I have seen people, very brilliant people are there. They'll use a template where one sentence they speak. Rest all the template will cover. Guys, I'm telling you, it's time you come out of all these things. Put your efforts, man. If you put your efforts rightly, work on the English speaking and the things that I'm talking about, even though it's difficult, 1 month is enough to get 90. But you seek shortcuts 6 months also, you will be at a place where you are right now. You will not move an inch. Understand these are all the right things that I'm giving you. Focus on this. 3 sentences that I need, 3 things, 4 things you point out from the image and speak. You will have a beautiful life ahead in Australia or Canada. The next strict rule, intonations. I have seen people intonating something like this for this image. They speak. The image provided is a picture that gives information about the lions and other animals. Firstly, from the image we can see that lion is at the center of the picture. You cannot get marks if you speak like this. You no matter if you give perfect content. Fluency will be always 1 or 2 and not more than that. And unfortunately, no AI softwares in market. The pip.com can catch this. Even our website cannot catch this. What we have done is we've added a new feature for the pitch. There we will show intonations. That means you're most likely gonna get low scores. In this way we have implemented, very soon we will go live. But the point is you intonate, marks will go down. Remember this and remember this. Alright, the last part. Do I need a new template? This is the template that I've given the image provided as a dash that gives information of a dash, x-axis, y-axis, 3 key things. It is evident that conversely another interesting point is overall this image illustrates, read the title or anything that you want. Maybe you can repeat or you can add a sentence. Now, do I need a new template? 100% no. But if I use a new template, what should I do? You don't use a new template. This will definitely give you scores. But if you really think that you need to add more, probably the 3, 4th and 5th, 3rd and 4th and 5th, it is evident that conversely another interesting point is 6th one. Furthermore, you can add 1 more dash and then you can come to overall. This also you can do if you think you need to give more content, but whatever I've given is enough. This is giving good scores as long as you focus on the strict rules that I gave you and implement it in a way that all of the rules are satisfied. Hope you are getting it. Alright, I think that's all for today. I really hope this was an informative content. If you believe the same, like, share and subscribe and leave your valuable comments in the comment section. This is Nakul signing off from SKILLS PTE. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks so much.